Ladies and gentlemen, this is TVP World. You're watching another edition of Break the Fake, where we debunk fake news and combat false narratives. I'm your host, Benjamin Lee, and let's get rolling. Now join us for tonight's dive into the nonsensical world of Russian propaganda, where the truth is optional and absurdity reigns supreme. Let's start with Olga Skabayeva, who convinced that Ukraine is gearing up to strike 1,000 kilometers deep into Russia. She's not just unhappy, she sounds positively apocalyptic about it, because when your entire job is fear-mongering, why stop at just fostering alarm when you can, reach for outright panic? Bravo Skabayeva for maintaining that delicate balance between delusion and desperation.
Речь идет не о 100 или даже 300 километрах. Зеленский под одобрительные аплодисменты сотрудников американского фонда Рейгана говорит про 1000 километров. 1000 километров вглубь территории нашей страны. То есть под ударами американских ракет окажутся города-миллионники, объекты стратегических ядерных сил и ПВО. Зеленского уже поддержала Виктория Нуланд, сказала, что абсолютное большинство американцев считают Россию врагом и согласятся увеличить радиус действия американских ракет. Столтенберг призвал наращивать поставки оружия Украине и констатировал, что Альянсу пора готовиться к войне с Россией в Европе, потому что на Украине Путин, естественно, не остановится.
And then there's Dmitry Peskov, Putin's press puppet, warning Britain that allowing Ukraine to use the weapons they provided would be irresponsible and trigger a Kremlin response. Hey, if you don't want to get hit back, I don't know, maybe just don't start a war. But let's not forget Vladimir Solovyov, Russia's crooning court jester, serenading us with his latest hits. Now, this time it's not just nostalgia for the good of Soviet days and fond memories of Kalashnikovs. No, he's added a dash of admiration for North Korea. Yes, the communist paradise where everyone marches in unison, even to the backyard toilet.
Вот я советский человек. Вот ты мне сейчас дай автомат Калашникова. Да я с закрытыми глазами тебе его соберу, разберу. Ну, естественно, предыдущую модификацию. И так любой человек моего поколения. Но когда мы говорим, что надо воспитывать мужчину, воина-патриота, вот посмотрите, пожалуйста, Северная Корея. Там каждый мужчина может прямо сейчас пойти воевать. А у нас? Ну, поэтому давайте сейчас всю страну превратим в страну розовых пони, которые будут обсираться при первом звуке выстрела. А не готовить страну воинов. Война идет в стране, понимаете? Война. Мы воюем с НАТО. Понадобятся войны и сегодня, и завтра, и послезавтра. Не воспитать воина, который может заплетать косичками гриву и хвост розового пони, но не умеет работать с оружием. Но придумывали такого черти что. Как будто Советского Союза не было. Вот просто как будто не было Советского Союза, его великого опыта.
The Kremlin's clown car never runs out of fuel, even when logic and decency are miles behind. Now remember, when Russian propaganda starts sounding more like satire, it's probably because the truth is too absurd to comprehend. Now it's time to talk about Ukraine's Atesh group, who seem to have adopted a particularly bold approach to conflict management. Recently, they've been making waves with their daring acts of sabotage, including infiltrating a key Russian aerospace facility and even blowing up a railway track near strategic military routes. Their operative allegedly breached a crucial engine manufacturing plant in Tyumen, pivot to Russia's military aircraft production. Apparently, they got coordinates and everything. It's like a real-life game of espionage and explosions. And let's not forget their recent track record, pun intended, with railway sabotage near Rostov-on-Don, disrupting crucial supply lines to Ukraine's Donetsk region. Because when you're committed to causing havoc, why not hit them where it hurts the most? Now, clearly the Atesh crew are ramping up their operations, promising more disruptive antics as the days go by. So here's to Atesh, the daredevils of Donetsk, shaking things up one explosive act at a time. The fireworks are just getting started, and Atesh is making sure the show goes on with a bang. For the Ukrainian saboteurs, no tracks, no problem. Now let's talk about Russia's ongoing efforts to ignore the growing determination of Ukrainians to defend their homeland. According to reports, the great myth that Ukrainians aren't willing to fight is evaporating faster than the shot of vodka at a Kremlin banquet. Poland's Foreign Minister Radosław Sikorski shared insights from a NATO public forum panel where he discussed efforts to bolster Ukraine's defense capabilities. Apparently, Poland is stepping up with plans to form the first Ukrainian brigade composed of volunteers. With nearly 1 million Ukrainians in Poland, thousands have already signed up to serve, but with a catch, they want proper training and equipment. Sikorski found it a good sign that Ukrainians are eager to serve, but rightly demand the tools to do so effectively. It's almost like they prefer fighting wars equipped and prepared rather than as cannon fodder in a geopolitical game of Russian roulette. Now, the spirit to defend Ukraine runs deep, while in Russia, the denial of reality runs even deeper. As Ukraine mobilizes its people, Russia might just need more than propaganda to quell the resolve of those they underestimate. When it comes to defending your country, preparation is key, unless of course you're Russian, where delusion seems to be the primary strategy. Now, to close out today's episode, here's a regular everyday story from Russia. Imagine a girl riding the subway with her boyfriend, just coming home from work or whatever. What can go wrong, you may ask? Well, the man tried to kick him out of the car because of her short hair. He then chased her and her boyfriend down the car and called her a disgrace to the Russian people.
Вы нормальный человек?
Я тебя сейчас. Ясно? Я русский, ты позор, ты русский.
Станция Преображенская площадь.
Пойдем сейчас, да.
Какой-то чел накинулся просто в метро и говорит, ты позоришь русский народ. Говорит, я тебя твоего парня. Просто весь вагон нас вел, выгонял, и все люди типа смотрят на это, стоят.
Now, the man in the video did not apologize and tried to justify himself, saying that he mistook her for a boy. He also didn't like the fact that she and her boyfriend were kissing in a car. He thought he was seeing a gay couple and got very angry. In Russian society, apparently, random people can decide who is allowed to kiss and who isn't. And that's what the Russians call the quote-unquote free country. And with that, we conclude this edition of Break the Fake. But for more news, update, and commentary, please stay tuned to TVP World.